Hey there, and welcome to From Nine to Thrive. I'm Michelle O'Connor, your guide on this fun and slightly rebellious journey to escape the 9 to 5 grind and build a life you actually love. Whether you're stuck in a cubicle dreaming of freedom, running a side hustle, or just wondering if there's more to life than Zoom meetings and office coffee, this podcast is for you. Each week, we'll dive into tips, strategies, and real life stories to help you leave the grind behind and create a business that works for you, not the other way around. And because we don't take ourselves too seriously around here, expect a few laughs along the way. Oh, and every now and then we'll bring on some inspiring guests who've been there, done that, and are here to share their secrets to success. So grab your coffee, your wine, or whatever fuels your fire. This is From Nine to Thrive, where we're ditching the grind and designing the dream. Let's get started. Hey everyone, it's Michelle, and welcome to From Nine to Thrive, where side hustles turn into full-time dreams. Now, before we get started, a quick heads up. I won't be derailed by barking dogs, cranky neighbors, or even random phone calls trying to throw me off my game. Mr. Coffee might have strong opinions to share, and my neighbor might not appreciate his over-the-top greetings, but hey, we're here to get stuff done. Today, we're talking about taking that leap, transitioning from side hustle to your full-time passion. Buckle up because I've got all the tips, laughs, and real talk coming your way. This is Michelle with From Nine to Thrive, and Happy New Year. And I thought I would start off this first transformational Thursday with a bang. So we're going side hustle to full-time, creating that transition plan. So it's a transition Thursday. It's a transformational Thursday. It's a hello, happy 2025 Thursday. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through the actual steps on how to create this transition plan, because you know what? I bet you have spent the last day or two planning out your 2025 and you're coming up with all of the things that you want to do. First and foremost, I'm in Florida, as you can see, and this is where I want to be. I don't want to go back. I hear rumors that there's like lots of snow up north, and I don't want to go back to that. So I can remember when my idea just started off, as in see the wind blowing, isn't that cool? Remember when my idea just started off as an idea that I had written down on a piece of paper. And today I'm putting it into place and I have a plan. And now we're working together on putting that plan into place so that we can all go from side hustle to full time. So, why do you put in place? Let's talk about the basics here. Why do you put in place a transition plan? Why is it so crucial? First and foremost, it's going to help you avoid burnout and financial stress. Having a plan reduces and prevents your burnout and ensures that you have the resources to sustain yourself. You're not worried about things you don't need to be worried about because you've already planned for it and you're taking care of that. It allows you to stay on track, maintain your momentum and your confidence. So when you follow a roadmap, just like, when you're going someplace and you know where you're going, you're confident. But when you're lost and you're out wandering and you have no idea where you're going, you're less likely to make right decisions. You're going to second guess your decisions. So confidence, know where you're going, and that's absolutely key. So then the third and last thing is why you want to have a transition plan is it's going to minimize that leap of faith anxiety. When you do something new, you're going to have that leap of faith and you're going to feel like very, very anxious, like we all do. So this isn't about jumping blindly. It's about taking calculated steps that align with your lifestyle and your goals. So what we're going to do now is talk about your step-by-step guide on transitioning to from side hustle to full-time. So here's your step-by-step guide. First and foremost, define your financial runway, budget, and a savings goal. You need to have money set aside in case your side hustle is not generating the revenue that you need it to do, 3 to 6 months, and know what you're going to need to be covering. So you have a plan in place. Track your side hustle. figure out how much your side hustle is making and its trajectory for constant and consistent revenue. So you know how much runway you have in your savings account. We call it runway because that's how much time you have until you run out of money. The other thing I want you to do is number 2, set a realistic timeline. Go backward planning. Pick a target date of when you're going full time all in, and then break down the tasks backwards until you get to where you need to be. So, what do you need to accomplish monthly? What do you need to accomplish weekly so that you can meet that goal? And celebrate, like we talk about all the time, celebrate those small wins along the way. It's like if you hit your monthly income target, it helps you build that momentum. Third, I want you to validate your business model. Know your audience and offer. Make sure you have a clear understanding of who you serve and what solution you provide. And then I want you to test and refine and use your side hustle to get this side hustle phase is to test different strategies, gather feedback, and refine your offer. So now you're going to know your offer, audience, and you're going to be able to test it and refine it. Number 4, I want you to manage your time effectively. You are transitioning from a side hustle to a full-time gig. This is what you're going to be doing full time. So we talked about time blocking. That works for you? It should. It's kind of a new way to learn things, but it'll get there. You will get there. So schedule dedicated blocks of time for your side hustle. Consistency will be your key. Prioritize high impact tasks. Get those things that have to be done that are going to give you a return on your revenue and give you a return on your time. Prioritize those because those are the ones that are going to be able to actually give you the impact that you need. Client outreach, product development, things like that are actually going to move your business forward. And number 5, I want you to build a support system. Join communities, surround yourself with go-getters like us here. Join our Facebook group. Gather people around you who believe in you and will lift you up. And we're also holding each other accountable. And then I want you to delegate and automate. This year, 2025 is going to be all about systems and putting them in place as to how I can actually get things done quicker, more efficiently, and setting up the systems that I need to do so that I can get better use of my time. So overcoming some common obstacles as we go from side hustle to full time. First and foremost, you have to get over the fear of losing a steady income. Build in that runway, go through and have an idea of what your side hustle is generating and what it will create. And that's why that financial runway and that consistent side hustle revenue review is so crucial. You will not have that fear because you will know where you are financially. Second, I want you to overcome imposter syndrome. We all have it. I attended a great conference last year, and there was a whole session on imposter syndrome. And I have to tell you that you just have to remember that you have value, that you bring value to everything that you do, and you track your wins no matter how small they are, because you've got this. You can do this. And time constraints. I don't have enough time to do this. I can't do that. Use a schedule that works for you. If getting up early and getting it up done in the morning is how you're going to do it, then do that. It's just maybe an hour or 2 at first. Then you're going to get that momentum. You're going to start to see the successes, and then you're going to go forward. So what I want you to do, and here's our key takeaways. I want you to plan your finances, set up a timeline, validate your business, and build a support system. Step by step, you can make it happen. And then I want you to hop over to from9tothrive.com, grab our free mini course. It's got a blueprint on there. And if you've already started and know where you want to go and need somebody to just be that sounding board, hop on and join our Facebook group. or schedule a coaching session with me and see what we can do about taking you to that next level and getting you from absolutely side hustle to full time and living the life you want to live.
All right, guys, that's a wrap of today's episode. I hope this has given you a little boost, a few giggles, and a solid plan to make the next big move in your life. Just know that I am 100% here for you. We're in this together. I am so glad you spent a few minutes with me today, and I truly hope you feel encouraged and ready to keep pushing forward. Remember, you've got this, and I'll be here cheering you on every step of the way. Catch you next time, and hey, go make today amazing. I am rooting for you, and go thrive.